Hello and welcome back everybody to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time. Last time we finally retrieved... Oops, wrong one. There we go. We retrieved the water float for the Azurill and Meryl. Oh wow, we got our water float back, says Azurill. Yay, thank you, really, says Azurill. You saved Azurill way back when, and now this is Meryl. I don't know how we could ever thank you, but really, thank you. Hey, that's alright, says Gar. If you want to thank anyone, thank the great Dusknoir. If Dusknoir hadn't been there, we wouldn't be here right now. Thank you very much, says Meryl. Thank you, Dusknoir, sir, says Azurill. No trouble at all. I'm really happy for you, says Dusknoir. It's wonderful that your water float has come back to you. I must say, it is so like the great Dusknoir to be so modest. And I must say that Team Dim Boys has also been superb, says Kecleon. After all, the team has again completed a difficult job. When rescuing Azurill, you were so fast to pinpoint the child's whereabouts, and so fast at reaching our young friend too. Oh, about the Azurill rescue, we have something to admit. It'd be cool if it really happened the way Kecleon said, says Gar. But that's not exactly the truth. We didn't pin down Azurill's location before we rescued him. My partner here just happened to see it in a dream. Excuse me? A dream, you say, asked Dusknoir? By dream, what do you mean? Oh, right, says Gar. Maybe the great Dusknoir will know what it all means. You see, my partner occasionally gets dizzy spells when touching something or someone. And my partner sees or hears events that have happened in the past, or are about to happen in the future. What? Asked Dusknoir. Well, that's the dimensional scream. Huh? What? Asked Gar. Dusknoir, sir, you really know something about this, he asked. In that case, should we ask Dusknoir if he knows even more? Ask about what, I say. Oh, right, about my own forgotten past. It's okay to ask, right, FB King? Dusknoir, sir, there's something we'd like to get your advice on. I see, says Dusknoir. So you found your friend unconscious right here? Yep, that's the spot, says Gar. Then you regained consciousness, though you'd lost your memory. Yep, he could remember his name, and he had the memory of being a human before that. I beg your pardon? Human? But our friend here seems to be a Pokemon in a very obvious way, says Dusknoir. That's true, says Gar. I guess this is even beyond the great Dusknoir's understanding, but we're sure that something caused my partner's memory loss, and caused the transformation from human to Pokemon. A human, says Dusknoir, with the dimensional scream ability. You said you know your name at least, and that name would be? FB King said his name to Dusknoir. Ah, I see, says Dusknoir. You're FB King. Does that name ring a bell, asked Gar? No, says Dusknoir. It means nothing to me, unfortunately. What? I asked. Did I just see the faintest? Did Dusknoir just hide the faintest of smiles? Or did I imagine that? I'm sincerely sorry I couldn't help you with that, says Dusknoir. However, I do know about the ability that FB King possesses. Really? What is it, asked Gar? The ability to see the future or past by touching something. That ability is known as the Dimensional Scream, says Dusknoir. Dimensional Scream, asked Gar. Indeed, says Dusknoir. How such an ability is learned, that is unknown. But sounds and images slice across the boundaries of time, breaching objects and reaching into Pokemon. To manifest as visions, he says. And that is all that I know about the extraordinary ability, says Dusknoir. So FB King has an ability as special as the Dimensional Scream. Well, perhaps this is why we became friends, says Dusknoir. To help unravel the secret of FB King's transformation into a Pokemon. I offer you my full cooperation, says Dusknoir. Oh, you will, asked Gar? Yes, to be perfectly candid, says Dusknoir. I can't stand knowing that there's something I don't know. Quite honestly, that is the full truth of it. Dusknoir laughs. It's great to know that we have your help, Dusknoir, sir, says Gar. Isn't this awesome, FB King? Huh? Look at all the Pelipper, says Gar. There seems to be a lot more flying around than usual. Could something be the matter? Asked Dustnor. Hey, says Bidoof. Hi, Bidoof, says Gar. I finally found you all. What's the big rush? You're out of breath. The call has been put out. All apprentices are to report to the guildmaster immediately. Oh no, is something up, asked Gar? I will go with you, says Dustnor. Hurry, everyone. Alrighty, boys. I think I'm going to call it here for this episode. As always, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time for some more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon when we find out what we're all being called for.